Welcome to Willow Yoga, Minnesota. This practice is about saying yes. So sometimes life can bring changes that you would rather just say no to, or you just are afraid or uncertain, and there are plenty of reasons to say no. And yet, can you think about welcoming the new, the uncertain, because within the new, even when it's a challenge, there's still opportunity. There's still chances for delight, for wonder, for all kinds of good things to come your way. So even in the midst of uncertainties, trying to say yes to what brings about joy and delight and wonder, I think that's a pretty awesome thing. So let's try it on our yoga mats and see if we can then carry it off into our lives. To start, find your seat. Bring your thumbs together. So thumbs come together, then bring your index fingers to your thumbs so you make a little okay sign. And then your other fingers come out. Pull those hands back towards you. Tuck your chin down and in, move those shoulders down your back, which extends the neck nice and long. As that chin drops, we lift through the crown of the head, and this mudra is called Mani Ratna Mudra, which is the gesture of the precious jewel for healing the whole person. And when we feel healthy and whole, when we feel this radiance within, it's easier to step into and out of our best selves. So we walk forward into our lives as this whole and healthy person. Notice if you're gathering any tension in those shoulders or in your jaw. Can you relax? Let your eyes be at half mast or they can close. And now imagine you are being filled with the light of healing. And healing really means that you and everything in you is in balance, in working order. So when we are healed, when we are balanced, we feel that freedom to open, to explore, to say yes, and to welcome whatever is on its way. Because you have this strength, this radiance, this centeredness that will guide you along your path. Take one more breath in. And now exhale. Let's release. From there, move the chiweenies out of your way and come to stand at the top of your mat. From here, we are going to get ourselves grounded, saying yes to taking this solid, grounded stance on the earth. That energy then from the earth comes up our legs, up our spine, and we are balanced and whole. So from that space, let's say yes to a couple of sun salutations. Inhale, yes, those arms reach up. Exhale, cascade forward. Inhale, yes, that heart reaches forward. Exhale, step or hop back into plank. And we can even say yes to this, yes to holding it, yes to the breath that we have to pull into our lungs, getting our lungs to expand, fill with breath and life. Last breath. Knees can be up or down as those elbows come alongside your ribs and you come into a push-up. Inhale, upward facing, and we press back. Downward facing dog, walking out our heels. So one heel, then the other. You can lift both up and down. You can even drop your heels side to side like windshield wipers. Only if that feels good to your body. Otherwise, you can come down into tabletop. That might be your yes for today. Take one more breath. Coming back to down dog if you can. And now look up at your hands. We make our way to the top of the mat. Inhaling, hearts expand. And exhale, we fold over those legs. Yes, we sweep those arms wide and we rise from that forward fold and we bring our hands to prayer at our hearts. From here, let's bend those knees. Take your right arm across your mat so it reaches out to the right, and you scoop it across the mat and swim it up and back. Left side. Left arm comes across. You swim up and back. Right arm comes across. We reach up and back. Left arm, yes, expanding. And right arm and left arm. And we come to stand. From here, these pants were a mistake. Bend your knees and bring your arms up. And we bend. You can look at those knees. Make sure they're not rocking in or going out, but they're tracking right over those feet. And our arms lift. Now, I want you to imagine that you are Hercules and you have the strength to pull all kinds of good things into your life. So we inhale, reach. Exhale, we're gonna pull them down and in. Inhale, arms up. Pull all the good stuff inside. We reach those arms up. Pull it down and in. 2 more. We rise. And yes, in it comes. We reach. We pull those things in. Scoop your arms out and up. Stand up. And exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, our hearts extend. Exhale, step that right foot back, coming into a high lunge. We reach our arms up. Get yourself balanced. Really extend through that right leg as we bend into that left knee. Right arm forward. You can stay here or drop that left arm, and now we are twisting. This is some work, so we're gonna breathe into it for 3, 2, 1. That left arm can scoop down, hands come to face one another, lift those palms up, frame that front foot, right foot steps forward. Inhale, we extend, and exhale, we fold over our legs. So inhale, our hearts reach, that right foot plants, step that left foot back, and that left knee is gonna stay lifted. Our upper body rises, energy in that left leg as we bend that right knee. Stay here, or left arm stays up. Right arm can come forward, or it can swing to the back. Left arm can come forward, and we twist. So the arms are reaching out of the heart space, if you would like, for 3, 2, 1. Lower that right hand, palms face, arms rise. We frame that front foot, and we step forward. Inhale, hearts expand, and we exhale, fold over our legs. So from here, inhale, lift, and now bend those knees, come to your fingertips, take a big step back with your right foot again, and we drop that right knee. We'll climb up on our left knee and sink into that left knee. We're stretching the front of that right leg. Now, if your right knee is a little touchy, you can always put a towel under there or a blanket, but we'll just bend into that left knee. Inhale, exhale, we can back out just a little bit. Inhale, adding some movement. Exhale, we back out. It helps to open us up, and it's almost like this gentler way of saying yes to our postures. Last time we bend and exhale. Now bring your fingertips to the earth, lift that right knee, step the right foot forward, inhale, hearts expand, and we fold over those legs. Inhale, we reach through that heart, big step back with that left foot. Left knee drops. We climb on up to that right knee and we lift through our hearts. Now slowly inhale, bend a little deeper. Exhale, back out. Inhale, yes. And exhale, release. Inhaling, exhale. And if you tip over, you tip over. And keep going for a couple of more movements. And last time. And now bring those hands to the earth. That left foot steps forward. Inhale, our hearts expand. And now step the edges of your feet to the edges of your mat. Bend those knees, grab your elbows, and sway that body, upper body, side to side. This pulls on the spine, pulls our upper body down toward the earth to give us this length. Inhale and exhale. Bring your hands to your waist, bend your knees, and rise all the way to stand. Let's take a triangle pose. We'll start with that right foot grounded and step back with that left foot. So one way, like I said, that we can think about saying yes is being balanced. So let's say yes in this triangle posture. Get balanced in those feet. Now, cock that left hip back and bring your arms up. Then lift through your heart and drop. You can have a slight bend in that right knee. Your hand can be to your knee, your shin, the ankle, or down to the floor. Now, say yes to this groundedness through those feet. Extension through that spine. You can look at the floor. You can look up towards your left hand. Grounded in that left foot. Then see if you can extend your spine. So here's one posture, and your hand can kind of be all flippy floppy. Can you bring some energy into those left fingertips? Move your shoulders towards your waist, then turn your head. For 3, 2, 1. Now we'll rise back up. Turn your right toes in, turn to the back of your mat, left toes out. Get yourself settled. This is beautiful, a foundation. And now that left hip cocks back, so the right hip pops, your arms lift, and you can slightly bend that left knee, and we drop that left hand into our knee, our calf, the ankle, or our foot, and we rise up with that right arm. Check in with those shoulders. If they're crowding your ears, can you expand everything back and down? That left knee can be bent. You could be up here. But try and use pressure of that left arm to open your heart. Take one more breath wherever you are, saying yes to life, to practice, to showing up and expanding rather than contracting. And now rise up. Bring the edges of your edges of your feet parallel to the edges of your mat. Inhale, hearts lift, knees can be a little bent, and we come on forward. We're gonna grab those elbows once again and sway side to side. So we've done this posture, it just was our feet were a little closer. So notice what this feels like as your legs are a little bit wider. And we breathe, moving back and forth for 3, and 2, and 1. Now, knees can always bend. Knees bent is beautiful. Fingertips to the earth, take your left hand to that right foot. And you can now lift your right arm up to the sky. So this is a revolved triangle posture. A modified revolved triangle posture. This gets us the twist and the beginning of the turning in our spine, and the full posture really involves the hips. This is just a little more accessible for most bodies. So take one more breath in and lower that right hand to the earth. Extend your spine long. You can shake everything kind of like you're the letter S. So move the spine. And now that right hand comes to that left foot. Left knee can bend as much as you would like. Left arm lifting. See if you can extend that spine, then turn at the heart. It's easy to get our limbs to move. It's harder to get our torso to move. But if we reach for that extension, so the crown of the head moves forward, then our hearts turn, we get a much more beautiful twist. Last breath. And lower that hand down. Bend your knees, bring your heels in, sit those hips down, and extend your arms out. So we have those arms reaching forward. And now we're going to pull all kinds of good things into us to say yes. So think of other things you want in your life and pull them in. And then release that which no longer serves you. Pull in the good stuff. Yes, let go of that which isn't working. Pull in the good and sweep away that which isn't working last time. Pull it in. You are so strong and amazing. And let go of the junk. Bring your hands to your knees and rise all the way up. Don't you feel better, stronger, full of life? I hope so. Come to the front of your mat. Plant those feet. So from here, inhale, yes, to the sun and the light. Exhale, we tip ourselves forward. Inhale, hearts expand. Take a big step back with your right foot. Drop that right knee. From there, rise up. You can come once again to those hands just on that knee. That back knee can be lifted if you don't like it on the floor. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, we hook. Right elbow outside, left leg. Hands into prayer, thumbs toward our hearts. We extend our hearts forward, then we turn. You can look at the floor. That gives you balance and it's easiest on the neck. But if you have it, you could start to look to the side. Maybe look to that left elbow. Sink in those hips for 3, 2, 1. Untwist. Lift that back knee. Now turn and walk to the back of your mat. So you're going to walk those hands along the mat. And now you're facing your right leg and that left knee drops. So say yes to maybe not seeing me. Say yes to, oh my gosh, we're facing the wrong direction. Climb on up. Inhale, that left arm lifts. And we hook it outside that right leg. Hands to prayer, thumbs to our hearts. We reach, we extend, we breathe. For 3, and 2, and 1. Untwist. Lift that back leg. Turn and walk to the front of your mat. Step that right foot forward. Inhale, hearts expand. And we exhale, fold over our legs. Inhale, hearts expand. We'll bend those knees, bring your hands to your waist, and up we come. Feel the rootedness of that right leg. Let's step back with our left foot, a bigger step back. Now, we're gonna bend that right knee, and we are going to extend our arms and make sure that our wrists are over our ankles. So I need to take even a little bit wider of a stance, and we're going to hold up our hands. This is our no. So even as we say yes, we say no to other things. So we're going to say no to that which does not bring us life, that which does not serve ourselves, that which does not unearth our best, most authentic, amazing personhood. So we're going to say no to all that, and we're going to stand strong in who we are for 3, 2, 1. Bring your right elbow to your right knee or right hand to the floor. Left arm can lift and extend. So that left arm can stay lifted or it can come over your left ear. You can tuck your chin towards your armpit or look toward that left palm. Lots of options with this posture. And it's kind of a compression posture on this right side of your body. So see if you can create length and ease even as we're working. Say yes to that deep breath. Exhale. Now rise on up. Turn your feet to the back of the mat. So now it's that left leg and left knee that bends. We extend those palms. Make sure that your stance is wide enough that your wrists are right over those ankle creases. And then we're gonna stop it. We're just gonna say no to the voices, to the things that pull us down or hook us or tear us apart. Life is too short. You are too beautiful and amazing to let that stuff happen. So we're just gonna say no. One more breath in. And now, left knee or left elbow to left knee, left hand to the earth, right arm rises. And from there, you can keep that right arm lifted. You can bring it over your ear. You can look at that right palm, extend through that right knee. You've got this for 3, 2, 1. Now, frame that back foot. So I know you're not facing me, hopefully, and just listen to me. Come onto the ball of your right foot. So on the ball of your right foot, step that left foot back. I know you can't see me, hopefully, because I kind of want you to do this on your own. You are now in push-up pose, facing the back of your mat. Bring your knees to the mat. Bring your chest to the mat. Bring your arms out wide. Lift your head and chest. Lift your feet into Superman. Say yes to trusting yourself. Even if you're not in the same posture I am, who cares? It's your mat, it's your body, it's your practice. Take a shape, trust yourself, go for it for 3, 2, nice long back neck. 1, bring your hands by your chest and we press on up. We're still at the back of the mat, coming to your child's pose. So knees can be to the edges of the mat or knees together. Take the pose that most serves you tonight. What pose do you want to say yes to? We reach, we breathe, we settle. All of these beautiful things to say yes to in a world that, I don't know, it can be a hard, hard road to walk. So let's say yes to the delightful stuff, the self-care, the beautiful uplifting of ourselves and others. Inhale, come to your hands and your knees. We're gonna cross those ankles behind us and sit down. I know you're still not looking at me, hopefully. And now, lift your legs up so your heels are off the earth and see if you can spin yourself to the front of the mat. So you're just gonna push your hands and spin, and my pants don't spin, and so if yours don't either, that's okay. So now, hopefully you're facing the front of your mat. And from here, let's go ahead and bring our hands, fingers pointing toward our bums, and the left heel plants, right leg extends. Open those hearts. We are gonna say yes. We're lifting that right leg, oh my, I know, for 3, 2, 1. Bend that right knee. Oh, you can shake if you need. Right heel plant, left leg lifts. My shoulders were just getting tense. This is difficult. We are working our core. You can feel your stomach, you can feel that outer left leg, but that's what's gonna get us really strong in this center so we are healthy and know what to say yes to, because we are so centered and balanced. And lower it down. Okay, lift up through that heart. Now lift your bum and just let it hover. If you can you lift that right leg off the floor and lower it down? Can you lift that left leg? And if you can't, who cares? Just lifting your bum is working your strength. Lift that right leg, lower it down. Lift that left leg, lower it down. Now, can you plant the soles of your feet and lift up your hips? You can look down towards your knees. You can look up toward the ceiling. Try not to let your head drop back. For 3. Awesome. 2 and 1. Bring those legs wide. Knees point up, toes point up. And we lift through our hearts. We pet any animals that are near us. Bring your hands to the space in front of you. Slowly start to move. From here, close your eyes. Say yes to this movement. Yes to your breath. Yes to meeting your edge with honesty and compassion. Hearts move forward. You can quit moving side to side at any time that feels good to you. For 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, rise back up. Bend your right knee in, and that leg can just plant. Bring your left leg in and start to move that hip, loosening it up as we try and move into rock the baby. Okay, so you can just stay here, pulling that knee back and in. That's beautiful. Or that elbow and elbow can grab that leg and your hands can come into prayer. We flex that left foot. If you have it, bring that foot into your elbow, bring the knee into your elbow. Walk your left hip forward, everyone, if you're binding, and we lift up through our hearts. Now, you can move. You can give yourself some love. You can give whatever dog came to you some love. Say yes to this beautiful opportunity. For 3, and 2, and 1. And we release and switch sides. So it's that right leg now that moves, and we reach. I'm going to take off his collar because that's annoying, and keep shifting. And now, if you would like, you can bring that calf into those elbows, hands into prayer, right foot flexed, or you grab around and around. You walk that hip forward, and you sit up tall as you pet your dog in the cardigan. He's going to say yes to a lap, as he always does. For 3, and 2, and 1. Let's release. And now come onto your back. And bring the soles of your feet together, your feet up in the air. You can hold on to your knees, that can help. You can grab your shins. You could take your ankles, or you could interlace those fingers and bring them around your feet and come back, but do not do that if your knees protest. Pick one that feels amazing, not like punishment. In yoga practices or poses should never feel like punishment, but some poses are going to be a little more challenging and demanding. And this should not be challenging or demanding. This should feel delicious. Last breath in. Release. Bring the soles of your feet to the earth. Lift your hips. The palms can be face down. You could interlace those fingers and walk those shoulders under. That just brings your heart up a little bit more. For 3. Feel those feet. Lift in those hips. 2 and 1. Hands release. And we walk our spine back down to the earth. Left foot stays on the earth. Bring your right ankle on your left leg and bend that knee. And pull the left knee in. You could grab your hamstring, and we flex those feet. Shoulders relax. For 3, 2, one. Release that left foot to the earth. Pull that right knee into your chest. Left leg grows long. Bring that right knee across your body. Right arm reaches away. Heart open for 3, 2, and 1. Bring that right foot to the earth. Bring the left ankle over. And now you can lift that right leg, taking your hamstring or your shin, feet flexed. Shoulders heavy on the earth, low back pressed into the mat. 3. Say yes to the quiet. 2. And 1. Right sole of the foot to the earth. Bring that left knee in. Right leg extends. We pull that left knee across our bodies. And left arm reaches away from us. Hearts open wide. Breathing. 3, 2, 1. And now come into happy baby. So shins, ankles, or outsides of those feet, knees toward the earth. Dog. 3, 2, and 1. And now take your Shavasana. Knees can be bent, or knees open, or legs long. So mostly find a position where you can be laying down and relaxed. So there shouldn't be any tightness in your low back. Taking a posture that is most going to relax you and let you take this all in. So Shavasana really is, it's your body's chance to say yes to all that relaxation, all that life and breath and energy and rootedness. So take time to take this final posture and live into it. You are here for a reason. You are here to shine. You are here for a reason. Be warm, be brave, be kind. You are here for a reason. You are here to shine. You are here for a reason. Be warm, be brave, and be kind. And I hope you'll say yes to a little longer time in Shavasana. But I'll leave you now saying Namaste. And thank you for practicing with me today. Live light.